जीवन हमें एक मौका देता है, इसलिए जब भी सही कॉलेज चुनने का समय आए तो सिर्फ मंगलायतन यूनिवर्सिटी आपके बेहतरीन भविष्य और सर्वांगीण विकास के लिए।
A development from China that is raising eyebrows and alarm bells in India. Beijing is set to build a massive railway line linking Tibet to northwestern China, and reports say it will snake dangerously close to the line of actual control, right through Indian territory under Chinese occupation in Aksai Chin. This is not just an infrastructure project we're talking about, it is a strategic move with military implications, one that India cannot afford to ignore. Almost 2 decades ago, China stunned the world by running passenger trains across the frozen heights of the Tibetan Plateau, a 4,000-meter high rail link to Lhasa, connecting the once isolated forbidden city directly to the Chinese heartland. Now, Beijing wants to take that high-altitude engineering ambition a step further, much further, into territory that is highly sensitive for India. According to reports, China is all set to begin construction on the Tibet-Xinjiang Railway, a new line that will pass directly through Aksai Chin, a region India claims but China has occupied since the 1962 war. And here's the bigger concern. The railway won't just pass through disputed land. It will run dangerously close to the line of actual control, allowing China to move troops, tanks, artillery and other military hardware to India's doorstep in record time. Let's be clear, a rail line in Tibet is not just about passengers and cargo. In military terms, railways are rapid deployment corridors where a convoy of trucks might take days. To move heavy equipment over mountains, a train could do it in hours in any weather. For China, that means a permanent, high-speed, high-capacity, continuous supply line right up to a disputed border. Work on that project is expected to start this year, led by the newly formed Xinjiang Tibet Railway Company, with a staggering registered capital of 95 billion yuan. That's over 13 billion US dollars. The scale of investment alone shows Beijing's determination to push this project through. For India, this raises 2 major red flags: sovereignty and security. Sovereignty because the project runs through Aksai Chin, Indian territory that China has no right to touch. Security because once built, this rail line could tilt the balance at the LAC. At a time when tensions along the LAC remain unresolved, since the Galwan clashes of 2020, this railway plan is not just concerning, it is provocative. And unless challenged, it will place China's steel tracks and military reach right at India's front gate.